cannot raise army to go there to stop them. And Canada, we are seeing this in how, as Canada know that what is doing is wrong, and they refuse to give him visa to come for their country because they are decent nation. Why can't Canada forward the ability to United Nations? Canada is a member of Commonwealth. Why can't Canada forward it, table the case of Musa and Nigeria to Commonwealth and United Nations? They just fold their hand. Look, anybody call himself Igbo man or Biafrans, talking of agitator, depending on the international community, depending on United Nations, depending on ECOWAS, depending on AU, depending on the Commonwealth.
It don't chill. It don't happen. Well, as you can see, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? You see what in there? Well, what in there be say the Chief of Defense Staff, Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, by the name Christopher Musa, has warned, not suggested, not said, has warned the people of Southeast against propagating the activities of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its armed wing, the Eastern Security Network, on the social media. That is, he has warned that you should not be posting anything about Biafra, about Nnamdi Kanu, or Simon Ekpa, or Eastern Security Network on the social media. I want you to remember that they have told you that they are going to be controlling social media before now. And I want you to also know that they have also said, and it has passed first or second reading, thereabout, I don't know, that they are going to establish a law that before you post video from Nigeria in any social media, you must have an office, you must have a license, you must employ at least 3 people. And this is to make it difficult for you to make videos. And now is you must not say anything concerning or that have to do with Biafra activities, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, anything happening in Biafra land, about Biafra anywhere, whether it happened in Jerusalem, you should not talk about it in the social media. That is what Chief Christopher Musa is telling you. And I want you to remember that we have so many terrorist group that have risen from here, from there, all over. No, but those ones are no problem. Or you see the level of insecurity. Nobody is saying anything. How did they cope? How are they going to cope the insecurity? Those ones are not their problem. Their problem is to make sure you stop talking about Biafra, you stop talking about Nnamdi Kanu. You don't talk about all these things at all again. So that your purpose, your focus should be, hey, Boko Haram are doing good. Is that what you should want? Hey, they have repented. Hey, 1,001,000, this one have been recyclonized. I call them recyclonized. They recyclonized, they repented, Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, Lukarawa, and the Mawuda. And the one thing you must know is that all these people are the same people. They are not different people. So, as you are seeing it, you already know what it means. They are gagging you. They are gagging you from your own freedom of speech. And this is you that have your internet with your own money and try to make news. They are now telling you what you must do and what you must not do. I salute you. If you get sense.
Problem in Nigeria as a whole, Nigeria don't love truth. Nigeria like to tell lies. Nigeria not right to turn things that are upright downside. That's the problem we are having. How can a man of dignity, as he feel he is, Christopher Musa, will come and say he will buy that only one tribe should be cut off, or only a section in Africa, Biafrans, should cut off from social media. How can you bind them not to use social media? Are you going to follow them number by number, full number by full number, blocking them on the net? Or are you going to shut down cyber totally in Nigeria because of them? How are you going to stop them? Okay, if you stop the Igbos in Southeast or South or Biafra land, do you stop the Igbos in Lagos? Do you stop the Igbos in the entire West, entire Yoruba land? Do you stop the Igbos in the north? This is the question we have to ask ourselves. There are certain times an adult, a grown full-fledged man or full-fledged person will say some certain words. You start asking yourself whether this word, whether it's a child that said it. You start asking yourself that question. Although Christopher Musa may do it, because Nigeria have the way of manipulating their things. He may do it. Start tracking number of any person that sent anything on the net. They start tracking the number to trace that people, to apprehend them and deal with them in the way, if they are alive, they will regret of posting anything. It's just like when I think Sultan of Sokoto also, one of the emirs in the north, said that social media should ban in Nigeria. Why? Because social media are exposing them.
The Sultan of Sokoto that said it.
Sultan of Sokoto, social media are exposing them.
It's a terrorist organization.
How can you call social media a terrorist organization when your own relation, you yourself are having phone that can communicate anything in the world? They say anybody that is this, they're terrorists. How can? Just the same thing that Christopher Musa is trying to do. Look at it. In the whole Nigeria, all the whole people that are using social media, that the emir say they should be bound or they should stop them. How can you stop it? Do you know how many people this social media movement are feeding to them? Are feeding them to them, their family. They want you to ban it because they are exposing the wrong thing you are doing. Okay, but General Christopher Musa and the emir from the north, if they want to ban social media, they should ban their people first. The Lakurawa, Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, which one? This new one in Kwara State, Mohajin or whatever. Are they not using social media? Why can't General Mustafa said they should be banned?
Social media, they used to show video.
Post video, how they are sharing money, how they kidnap people, how they kill the one they kill. Is it not the same social media they take to show the Nigerian army when they execute them, 3 of them? Why can't General Musa ban them? Say they should be banned. Do you see the hypocrisy in Nigeria? Do you see the injustice against Igbo man? Anything Igbo man do is evil. Unless Igbo man bring his head out for you to cut it off. That's why that one is good. As our senators, our politicians, our so-called Igbo leaders are betraying themselves. Traditional rulers will go to Sokoto and bow down to Emir of Sokoto, bow down to Emirs. That one is good. Most of them, using his Bible, clean our men. That one is good. But when any Igbo man resists and says this is evil, that Igbo man become a terrorist. They become terrorists. Herdsmen or bandits, whatever they call them, killing a Hamufu, it's not a sin. It's not a terrorist. But when Igbo man start rise up to defend himself in Hamufu, he become a terrorist. They're terrorizing this country. They're doing this country this. They don't want the unity of this country. They don't want this of this country. But when Fulani man did it, they want the unity of this country. It's not a sin. You see the hypocrisy. Even a person like Christopher Musa saying they should be banned. Why can't he ban the people in the north that are killing people, murdering people? I think Christopher Musa may come from Kaduna also. The way I see him, he may come from Kaduna. Don't you see what the bandit or Lakurawa or whatever I call them are doing in Kaduna, killing them? Why can't he use their number to trace them? Why can't he tell the network providers to use this number to trace these people and get them? He cannot say so.
But just like if you can remember, we saw that Canada banned Musa from about his military colleague from coming to for Canada for a function. Do you not think that, and Imapa of come and say that if Canada can recognize IPOB, why is it that the Nigerian military is still insisting that IPOB is a terrorist? Because for Musa to want to ban the IPOB from anything social media, that means they see everything they have that IPOB is a terrorist organization. Do you think that the Canadian government, they are right by wanting to drag them to the UN?
You see, if you are coming to talk IPOB, you talk of Imapa Wafo, Ikenguru Agan, Paul Achebe, China Sanworu, Chike Dozie, people in that suit. If you talk of them, I look at them as a betrayers, as a hypocrites. If it's not their role they play against Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that Nnamdi Kanu will be where he is now? Do you think that this Biafran agitation could not have get strong head? Because of what they did, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa came out. And look at again, the same Igbo people betray Simon Ekpa. So all those people, for them to be saying, come to say IPOB, I look at them as a deceivers. I look at them as a people who don't know what they are doing. I look at them as a betrayers, hypocrites. I look at them as a people who will enter inside the bush and cut a tree. They come back to main road and be shouting, who is cutting that tree? Who is cutting that tree? Where are the ones that are cutting that tree? So when they are talking of IPOB, don't mention those names. The people who stand against modern sit at home, they do for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu, do for the sake of IPOB, for restoration of Biafra. Against it, I'll be talking IPOB. It's true that Canada banned, refused to give him visa, to give a Christopher Musa visa to come to Canada. But all these things are lip service to the international community. You see, if you come to Biafran issue, I don't trust any foreign power. I don't trust any colonial master. All these white men, I don't trust them. You understand what I'm saying? If Canada ban Christopher Musa or refuse, in short, refuse to give him visa, they can't ban him not to travel out. They refuse to give him visa to come to Canada. Maybe they feel that what he's doing is wrong, or how we fold the sand, seeing terrorists killing people, seeing Fulani herdsmen, bandits killing people. When you talk, they will say it's farmers headman clashes. But when headman kill farmers, headman will go free. But when farmers kill even one cow, they will go and cut that one and sentence him. And after the killing, Nigerian army will go and collide with them, according to Tiwa Danjuma, and back them up to hold the ground well. Where they are not able to go, in the night, Nigerian army will go there and raid those people. In the daytime, the bandit or Fulani herdsmen or Lakurara or Boko Haram, whatever they call themselves, will go there and occupy that place. Under the watchful of the chief of army staff, chief of defense headquarters. But he cannot raise army to go there to stop them. And Canada, we are seeing this in. How as Canada know that what he's doing is wrong, and they refuse to give him visa to come for their country because they are decent nation, why can't Canada forward the ability to United Nations? Canada is a member of Commonwealth. Why can't Canada forward it, table the case of Musa and Nigeria to Commonwealth and United Nations? They just fold their hand. Look, anybody call himself Igbo man or Biafrans, talking of agitator, depending on the international community, depending on United Nations, depending on ECOWAS, depending on AU, depending on the Commonwealth, even depending on America, it's a failure. It's a failure. They will not come. They will start counting how many heads have died, like in Rwanda. Is it not white men instigate the massacre in Rwanda? Genocide, I think in 1974 or so. I mean 1994. Is it not Belgium and France instigate it? Biafran War, is it not Britain instigate it? America sit on defense, counting how many souls they have lost. Genocide, America sit on defense, counting how many souls they have killed. When they can't finish it, to show themselves justified, to show themselves they are right. All those people they use, they run them up again and say you violated human rights. Well, that violation of human rights, you are the one that sponsor it. So don't believe, don't look at them. Only depend on God. Call on God to assist Biafra to exist. Only God Almighty will do it for us. To me, as a human being, as an individual, I don't have faith in them again. Look at Finland. If they tell you that the Finland will arrest someone and hold him up to today, will you believe? Their own citizen, and they are claiming a man who serve you, both military, both civilian, in every capacity. Someone can serve them as a citizen of Finland, both in politics. Look at how they are profiling his life because he's a black man. Because he's fighting for Biafra. The time that he was working for Finland, fighting for Finland, why can't Finland arrest him that time? And look at it. They wait, leave someone until when they see that they didn't have get to the peak, someone will come and liberate Biafra. They arrest him. Why can't they stop him at initial stage? Tell him that we are not in your support. You cannot do that one here. Why can't they stop him? To show you, as Kwame Nkrumah have said when he was alive, that the only white man Kwame Nkrumah will trust is the one in the grave. But the one that's still alive breathing, they don't trust that white man because they can change at any time. Because of what? Their economical interests, their commerce interests, wherever they will go and get what they want is where they support. Whether you are wrong or right. After what they want, they get it from you, they support you. So my people should forget about the international community, this and that.
But one of the reasons why they feel that Canada IPOB was so angry was that they feel that IPOB and the Igbos have exposed the plans of the Fulani by we saw they said Nnamdi Kanu has stopped their water bills, waterway bill back in the past. Even stop Fulani Ruga, all over Nigeria. And at the same time, we saw they raided Nnamdi Kanu apartment, killing 28, Operation Python dance. And, Nungpo in 2016 in Aba. What do you think that all these things are what is getting Musa so upset with the IPOB? And at the same time, do you think that, when the ICC called on the Nigerian army to come and defend themselves, we saw the AGF tender apology to the ICC, telling them that the matter or the issue at hand can be settled, within the Nigeria stratosphere. Do you think that this is all what is making Sides Musa so angry with IPOB?
Christopher Musa is not angry with IPOB, but he's rejoicing. He's rejoicing that he's holding upper hand. Him and his government are holding upper hand. He's not afraid of them. But let me tell you, killing in the Mpo, killing in Operation Python Dasa, stopping Ruga, stopping Waterway, all of them are history. They are story. What is the reality? Wasn't Nnamdi Kanu able to stop laying gas pipeline from Imo State, Niger Delta, southeast to Spain, from Spain to Western Europe, which Finland will be one of the beneficiaries? Do you know they can stop that? Is it not going on? What they want is your oil and gas. What they want is your property, your mineral resources. As far as you're not able to stop them in that one, fine, you can stop anything. Eh? Okay, all these things, I said that it was a story. Okay, what of this recent one? Kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. What do the international community do? That Canada, what do they do? You saw this in evidence. You saw it. This one is not go and do inquiry. It's not go and do investigation. You saw it that they kidnapped him in Kenya. What do you do, international community? Which in Nigeria was a signatory of breaking that type of law. Say Nigeria break it, they did not call them to correction. ICJ or whatever, or ICC that invite Nigeria to come and defend. Nigeria say they will begging that they will solve it internally. It's an internal problem. Have they solved it? Is killing not continue in south to east, south south? Are they not still killing the Igbos? What step do ICC or ICJ do since that time to bring Nigeria to book? What step have they taken to bring Nigeria to book? Is it by sanction? Is it by telling the international other nation to expel Nigerian ambassadors from their nation? What have they done to show you the seriousness that they invite Nigeria, to show the seriousness in it? They only play lip service. They are hypocrites. United Nations, Commonwealth, EU, AU, ECOWAS, they are hypocrites. They are playing lip service. They are not serious concerning Biafran issue. Let me tell you the reality. The division in Rwanda, they created the division in Rwanda. Hutus against Tutus. The same father, the same mother. Hutus, Tutus. What is different there? But they bring that demarcation. Use minority against the majority. At the end, they turn back and support the majority against the minority and massacre them. These are what the white men are doing against blacks. And my blacks brothers are so stupid that what machineries, what will be using them against themselves? And they're using Fulani now against the indigenous people of Nigeria. This one, forget about Igbo, forget about Biafra. All the whole indigenous people of Nigeria, Britain, are using Fulani against them to kill them. They are not after whether you live, whether you die. What they are after is that they have mineral resources. But they to come and start stealing it away without checking them. This is why Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso become a bad person now in the eyes of Western world, because he said no, that Burkina Faso will belong to Burkina Faso. This is how they use General Norego or Panama. When they use him finish, they abandon him. Go and look at that Panama Canal. It have dried up. When they use General Norego against the people, when General Norego realize that the government is against his people, they want to return the government back to his people, they arrest him. That time, I think George Bush, the senior, was in power. They judge him kangaroo judgment, jail him. France was over there, say, when you jail him finish, let him come and answer money laundering. Who loaned that money to him? Is it not American government and the French government loaned that money to him? Cocaine money. At the end, they will use that one. Made him a scapegoat and jail that one or kill that one. Don't mind them.
So in your heart of heart, you feel that whether IPOB in Canada sue CJS Musa or not, or the Nigerian army, nothing will be done as regards the allow of social media by the Igbos.
No, for that one, I think that to me personally, I think it's impossible to stop a group of people in Nigeria not to use social media.
Not possible.
It's not possible for that one. It's not possible. But the only thing, they can be able to be tracking people one after the other, or use their agents in Biafra land. Their Igbos, as Gumi have said, recruit Igbo youth to fight IPOB, which is what they are doing now. They can recruit Igbo youths now, using them to set up those people that are communicating, exposing the evil Nigerian government are doing against Igbo people. They may use them now to track them, use some stupid Igbo people to track them and get them. That's the only thing they can do. But they say they can stop the entire region or entire nation of Biafra to stop using social media, posting anything. I think that one is impossible. Unless they want to shut the whole cyber in Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? Or if there's any means, they can shut cyber in Biafra land. They know that one with network providers in Nigeria. They know that one. Because Nigeria can break any law. They can break any boundary. They know how to manipulate things and find their way. Nigerian government is good in that one. What he thinks that no country can do it, they will do it. Any crime you think that no country can commit, they commit and go free. And the international community will fold in their hand, looking at them. They cannot say anything. It seems that Nigeria is above law in the world.